YouTube, what up, man? What it do, Jim Shoe? I'm back with another reaction video. Might I say it again, another reaction video. And today is when cops fell into deadly traps. That sounds like the setup. They out here setting y'all up. Be careful. Hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all having a good week. It's a guarantee. I guarantee 100% that after this video, your day will be better. I don't write the rules, I just enforce them. Without saying too much, dog, let's get into it.
Set by criminals, beginning with the ruthless criminal who lured cops to his home only to ambush them.
Who's all in the house?
It's me.
At 2 a.m. on February 11th, 2022, Phoenix police officers rushed to the home of 36-year-old Morris Richard Jones III after he reported that armed intruders had broken in and shot his wife.
Phoenix 911, where is your emergency?
It's a gunshot wound.
There's a gunshot wound.
Where?
We got an intruder.
We had an intruder.
Baby, wake up. It's a gunshot wound. We had an intruder.
I got that. Can I talk to one person who got shot?
My wife.
Who?
They came in here trying to rob us. They came in here and robbed us.
The officers quickly reached the residence, ready to intervene and save Richard's dying wife, not realizing they were heading into a trap.
This dude tripping.
Come on. Suck our own blood. Come on, bro. Come on.
Who's all in the house?
Huh?
Who's all in the house?
It's me.
What's wrong with him?
I've been shot.
Richard opened fire on the officers,
What's wrong with
the one
Buddy?
at the front taking the brunt of the attack, suffering multiple gunshots to the chest before managing to escape. The other officers were also hit, forcing them to retreat, call for backup, and secure the building's perimeter. Meanwhile, Richard barricaded himself inside the house along with his wife, whom we later learned he had shot, and remained inside after a prolonged standoff. Richard's brother, who was also inside the house, emerged carrying the couple's infant and surrendered to the police. As officers rushed to rescue the infant, whom the brother had placed on the front porch, Richard struck once again.
Hey, come with me.
No way.
Door.
His brother in on it too.
I got the baby.
Several other officers were shot, and others were injured by shrapnel during the rescue attempt. Eventually, SWAT officers arrived with advanced equipment to try and save the baby.
Kill on sight.
I need it. Here, give me the baby. Give me the baby. Go.
Poor baby, dog.
Shortly after, SWAT officers breached the home and found the suspect dead on the floor from what was later determined to be self-inflicted gunshot wounds. They also discovered the body of his wife, 29-year-old Shatifa Lobley, whom he had shot. In total, 9 officers were injured during the encounter, with the first responding officer suffering the most severe wounds. However, all the officers survived.
Good.
I'm
glad everybody survived. What could you possibly be going through where you want to just end it all like that? That's so scary. Now see, they told the police that it was intruder. Somebody broke in. His brother got to be in on it because both of them was on the phone. They both were on the phone saying it's intruders and all of that. And he calling and saying he need help because his wife is choking on blood. So he telling the police, hurry up. Then you shoot him? That's something that the police would never expect. Never expect. It's like they trying to do the right thing, trying to get you help after you cry wolf and you take advantage of it. And then you shoot it out with everybody. It's hard to trust people, man. That was wild. That was wild. And then the coward took his own life. I'm glad nobody else got hurt though. And it's just sad for that baby because that baby going to grow up without any parents, man. He probably caught her cheating or somebody in her messages or something like that, and he just went nuts, man. Went nuts. That's unfortunate for the baby.
Next case, the suspect, acting like a deranged individual, attempted to blow up the officers who arrived at his home.
James, stay away from your front door.
Oh my goodness.
On December 4th, 2023, an Arlington police officer on patrol rushed to a residence after hearing what sounded like gunfire. Upon arriving at the apartment, he chose not to enter after neighbors warned him that the homeowner was a reclusive conspiracy theorist who believed the U.S. government was targeting him with spies. The officer later determined that the sounds he had heard were flares fired by the suspect, who had barricaded himself inside. Recognizing the unstable behavior of the homeowner, 56-year-old James Yu, the officer immediately called for backup.
Arlington County Police! Stop shooting the flares! Mr. Yu, can you hear me? Mr. Yu!
The suspect continued firing flares for hours into the night, prompting officers to evacuate nearby residents while still opting not to enter the home. Eventually, SWAT officers brought in an armored vehicle to breach the door, as none of the officers were willing to enter blindly, unsure of what kind of ambush might await them.
James, Arlington Police, come to the front door with your hands up. Do it now. We have your building surrounded. You're not leaving. Come to the door now with your hands up. James, this is the Arlington Police Department. We need you to move away from your front door. James, stay away from your front door. Stay away from your front door.
As the armored vehicle breached the front door, James opened fire, but no officers were hit as they remained inside the vehicle, while others maintained a safe distance. Unable to reach or communicate with James after breaching the door, the officers proceeded to break through the windows, unaware of the evil plans James had planned for them.
That is wild.
James had retreated to his basement and ignited kegs of gasoline, triggering a massive explosion. The officers attempting to breach the windows were fortunate to be inside a heavily armored vehicle, as the outcome could have been drastically different. Here are various other angles of the explosion. Fortunately, all officers not inside the armored truck were far enough from the explosion to avoid severe harm, though several sustained non-life-threatening injuries. The incident ultimately became a body recovery mission for James, who was caught in his own explosion. The next case was utterly insane, with the suspect relentlessly setting trap after trap for the unsuspecting police officers. On March 29, 2024, a Sparks police officer in Nevada pulled over 34-year-old Anthony Wade, who was driving a Ford truck without license plates, unaware that he was walking into a trap.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Let's go westbound, eastbound! I'm shot. It's just 1050.
Wade opened fire on the officer, who narrowly escaped injury by sheer luck, as a bullet grazed his neck and head, while his vest stopped another. Wade fled in his vehicle, but crashed shortly afterward, then ran on foot, triggering a police lockdown of the entire neighborhood. Soon after, dispatch received calls from a homeowner, reporting that the suspect had broken into her house, prompting the rapid deployment of numerous armed officers to the scene.
He was on the backyard and came inside.
Where is he?
I think he went to the other house.
Hey, just cover me just in case the guy might be in there.
Show me your hands!
Sparks police!
Put your hands up!
Stop! That doesn't look like anyone's in there. Alright, so we have a critical incident that's going on. It's kind of dangerous right now. Did anyone jump inside your yard or backyard? No. Where are you headed to?
The store.
Okay. What I need you to do, can you go inside your house and shelter in place?
Don't send her inside. Send her
Unknowingly to
somewhere
the
else.
officers, Wade was hiding in the back seat of a car, holding the homeowner hostage.
Oh,
He
wow.
had intended for her to drive him out of the neighborhood, but when that was no longer an option, he forced her back into the house. Before officers could piece everything together and return to search the residence, being the closest to the one he had previously broken into, Wade was already lying in wait, this time with more traps prepared.
Well, please. Hey, stand up. Are you hurt? Get her up. Get her up. Get her up. Get her.
One of the officers immediately dragged the hostage to safety, while several brave officers stayed behind to confront Wade.
That officer about action. I can't lie. I like him.
He shoots me.
Stay right here, man.
Get the fuck out of there!
One of the officers was shot, but his vest stopped the bullet, while another narrowly survived after a bullet struck his hearing protection. However, the ordeal didn't end there. The suspect managed to escape once again, this time caught on a police drone as he jumped a fence into another property, prompting officers to quickly rescue the woman inside. Wade then barricaded himself in the home, refusing to surrender despite hours of failed negotiations. When SWAT officers finally breached the house, they found no sign of him, but as they moved toward the garage, they were walking straight into another trap.
Where he at? Where he at?
I got you.
The officers retreated once again as Wade opened fire on them. After 2 hours of attempting to make verbal contact without a response, they advanced toward the garage once more, where they discovered Wade lying dead. An autopsy later confirmed that he had died from gunshot wounds. In the next case,
Like, what do you be going through that much where you feel like, unless you about to go do life, bro, you could do that little time. That's easy to say. I know niggas don't even want to spend 30 minutes in prison or jail, but it ain't worth this, dog. It ain't worth this. It was a traffic stop that turned into mayhem. I ain't gonna lie though. The crazy part about this is, and this sound crazy, if you're going to like shoot at a police, multiple police, the best way out is to kill yourself. I don't condone it. That's not like, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying that is the best results because you're going to do life. And they might give you the death penalty, to be honest, which is rightfully so. I feel like that's fair. But what are you going through where you don't want to live? Like, what are you, like, bro, what's up? What was the point of all of that? What was the point? You don't even know what them police had on their mind. They could have just pulled you over, gave you a ticket, and that would have been it. But instead, you want to shoot it out. Want to bring innocent people into it. The lady that he had held hostage in the car, she brave. She brave. She kept it so P. Kept it so P. Have you seen anybody go in your house? She kept it calm. Nope. So smart and brave because Buddy could have shot her at any time. He ain't had nothing else to live for. Shout out to that lady, man. She brave.
an innocent police officer and father of 3 paid the ultimate price when he fell into a trap set by an evil criminal he was trying to rescue. On May 30th, 2024, Minneapolis officers responded to a building following reports of a gunshot and an active mass shooting. Upon arrival, the first officer encountered a man who appeared to have been shot. As the officer moved to assist him, something crazy happened.
512, look, we have at least 2 victims outside at the location bleeding. Who shot you? Who shot you? Are there victims inside?
Officer Jamal Mitchell, attempting to perform an act of goodwill by helping what he believed to be a victim, was fatally shot by the actual gunman who had been pretending to be injured. As eyewitnesses observed the incident, it wasn't long before additional officers flooded the scene.
Where? Where's the guy shooting? Come here. What's up? He's out? Multiple shots being fired. Come on. Reload. Reload. I got you. Stay around 22nd and 21st. They're shooting somewhere between the blocks. Stay away from 22nd and 21st and Blaisdell. He's shooting from that block.
Man, shoot that nigga again.
Put handcuffs on him.
Other arriving officers managed to kill the gunman, 34-year-old Mustafa Mohammed, a career criminal who had fatally shot Officer Jamal Mitchell, a father of 3 who was soon to be married, in cold blood. The gunman also killed 1 other person and injured 4 additional victims during the incident. The next case was entirely different, as the officer fell into a trap set by her own colleague. On July 20th, 2020, 2 Cleveland police officers responded to a call about an individual standing in a boarding house bathroom with a firearm.
They're here.
What number did you say he's in?
4. My door's open.
He's got a gun?
4. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. He's in here. They're here. They're here.
Who are you talking to?
The fucking is this one? Yeah, they're going to the bathroom door. It's right here. Right.
Keep back! Keep back! Hurry! Help! Shot fired! Hey, get in the car! Kill them! Shot fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! We need 911 right now. Kill them! Get in the car and take you to the hospital.
The male cop rookie officer, Bailey Gannon, inexperienced and untested, panicked upon spotting the gunman, even though the suspect wasn't firing at him. In a moment of fear, he ran, abandoning his partner, Officer Jennifer Kilnap, and recklessly fired over his head, accidentally shooting her in the process. Kilnap suffered severe injuries as she experienced nerve damage that caused chronic pain in her dominant arm and wrist, preventing her from returning to duty due to both physical injuries and PTSD. Despite his actions, Gannon faced no disciplinary consequences. Instead, just 3 months after the shooting, he received an exceeding expectations rating in his annual performance review. This prompted Kilnap to file a lawsuit against the police department, the city, and Gannon, whose father was later revealed to be a sergeant within the department.
It's hard for me to say that he wrong. He rookie. He ain't never been in that fire before, which a lot of officers haven't been in that fire, so you can't say how you would react to that. However, he was listening to the lady. She said he had a gun, and he just got spooked out. You can't be that scared. Brother, you were scared. And for you to say shots fired, nigga, you the one firing the shots. What is wrong with you? I'm glad your partner made it, man. And for you to still be an officer after that, I would have sued the city too. That is wild. You could have killed your own partner, bro. But this video shows that why some officers be tripping. Y'all be wondering why they be tripping whenever, you know, they pull you over, why you so rude, or why you asking me to step out, why you want the window down. Cause stuff like this. You might not see it every day. They probably see this every day. If they don't see it every day, they warned or they hear stories about, you know, setups, about people doing crazy things. So you kind of got to be understanding when a police acts a certain way or how they feel about a certain way. Normally traffic stop, they say, please let all 4 windows down. Let them down. They got trust issues. They got trust issues. I have trust issues after seeing this. Literally, you're trying to give a guy a ticket, he shoot through the window. So it's like, you gotta show some leniency and be more understanding towards officers because they deal with a lot. The one guy, officer, lost his life because he thought that this guy was hurt. Thought he was shot, injured on the ground. So he walking up, putting on gloves because he trying to tend to the wound. Instead, this nigga bust on the cop, kill him. It's like these cops are trying to do the right thing. And it's just unfortunate. It's just an unfortunate situation. And you got police having to deal with this every day. Don't know who after you, like who against you and who for you. They don't know. Then you got stupid people like auditors that ain't got nothing else better to do but make sure the police get pissed off at them. That's their goal, is to piss a police officer off. I get it. Some auditors want to make sure that the police are doing the right thing because we do got crooked cops, which we all have seen that. We do got crooked cops. But then for the ones that's doing good, who's doing everything right, and then you decide to be a dickhead auditor where you want to come make their life bad for this day, bro, they going through so much. They going through so much. They could literally lose their life the next traffic stop. And you choose to be all up in these people's face with a camera. It's crazy, man. Condolences to everybody who lost their life in this video, except for the killers. I don't care nothing about them. I'm sorry, I don't. But any innocent people that was hurt or injured, unalived, prayers out to their family, man. Sad. W video, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Like up and subscribe, man. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Be smooth how y'all be smooth. Peace.